So those of you that have followed me for a while know that I generally appear on the Rational Boomer podcast at least once a week or once every other week. And I generally end up on his live panels as one of the guests. And that's one of the places you can find me. Well, today's podcast is no exception. I was a guest over on the Rational Boomer podcast yet again. And Mike and I had a great discussion. We talk about a lot of things about this administration. We talk about 26 and the midterms. We talk about 28 and who the front runner could be for the Democrats and what that might look like. We talk a lot about what's going on with this administration and just how bad things are, but where we can go from here, what the future might look like. We just covered a lot of topics in that hour and a half. So I encourage you to go check out today's episode of the Rational Boomer podcast on Spotify, on YouTube. We also touch on the fact that we don't know what is going on with TikTok and how long TikTok's going to be around. Now, that being said, we don't know what the new community guidelines. So far, I have not hit any community guideline violations yet. Although some of my content on TikTok has been muted a little bit. I'm not getting the traffic on most of my videos that I was. You can still find me on YouTube as well. Beyond my guest appearances on the Rational Boomer podcast, you can find all of my content on YouTube. And I'm getting better at keeping it posted consistently over on Blue Sky. There's a link tree in my bio that will take you to either of those. And I announced last night or this morning on the podcast that I've added another option to where you can find my content. You can find me over on Spotify. I am currently only able to post audio, but all of the audio from my TikToks are getting put up on Spotify. Now, because of how it seems to work out, I typically don't post the audio until I'm done recording TikToks for the day. So Spotify is a little behind, but if I can find a way to make that work a little quicker, I'm going to try to get things up over there faster, still working the bugs out there. So you can check me out on YouTube, on Spotify, on Blue Sky. Linktree in my bio will take you to all of it. I am Analyticaliowan over on YouTube and Spotify as well. Like I said, all my TikToks end up over there, but also check me out on today's episode of the Rational Boomer podcast. I'm going to be tagging the Rational Boomer below here on TikTok, but go check him out. It was a great podcast. Look forward to doing it again.